Hey everybody, this is Cynthia. We are continuing to work on a journal start to finish that I am working on for a friend. Lori, this is for you in case you haven't figured that out yet. But this journal is, I'm coming up with the next thing I want to do in the journal. And that is, I want to make a fabric flip. Thank you, Gail Agostinelli, who introduced us to fabric flips. I'm pretty sure that she gives ownership to someone else. I don't know who that is. It's been a long time since I've seen a video, but this is from Gail, is who I learned. Now, I just take a fabric, a fat quarter packet, and all of the colors are already matching up, and I love that there are different colors, different patterns rather, but the colors are all match up. So this is a fat quarter. I've cut down the second one. You can see how much, just cut off the edge here, and then another third piece, and I've just sewn in a rickrack pattern, zigzag pattern up and down here, and I will glue this now into my journal if it fits. If it's too wide, I'm going to trim a little off and then I'll glue it in. This is really cool, a little cool concept. Let me show you a couple of others that I have already cut. Here's this fabric in the back, and then this tiny thin piece here, and then over on this side another red piece. I used to stay away from these brighter colors, but Rachel and Wendy have really been using some beautiful colors, bright, vibrant colors, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit and getting away from pinks and blues and the sweetie little things. Here is this nice teal, a larger piece of the red and white fabric, and then this right here on top. And all I'm going to do is rickrack it across the top. I could just single stitch it, and if you don't have a sewing machine, you can glue it. You can also hand stitch it if you'd like to do that. And we're seeing a lot more. Catherine, Created by Catherine is her YouTube channel. Catherine is doing lots of stitchery. Rachel is doing lots of stitchery, hand stitchery, and it's absolutely beautiful. I even see Gail pick it up a couple of times, and it's really nice. But now let's just look at how this will fit into my journal. And I'm only going to use one of those fabric flips. So I think I'm going to try them in the center here. Have a nice piece of white paper. I don't care for white paper too much anymore. It looks too modern. So I can either take Distress ink and do something to it, but I also grab stencils and Distress ink, and we'll put that around here. Now, okay, this one's not sewn together. I picked up the wrong one. Excuse me while I go back and get my sewn together one. Okay, so guess what? This is going to fit. Looky here. You can go all the way to the top this way. That's fine. And I think I'm going to do that because we tend, when we put pockets and other things in here, we tend to put them down along this bottom half of the book. But if we go ahead and glue this into the top of here, and then I can come back and stencil and darken this page up a little bit. But the whole idea of the fabric flip is a really cute idea, I think. And that, to me, is this whole process, or the premise of, while I'm writing, I can flip this fabric up and write so that my words are hidden underneath while I am writing. So that's the whole premise of the fabric flip. And I'm going to use, because I'm using fabric, I'm going to use it again, pull out this little tacky glue from Aline, put a little along this top edge where I've sewn. And it certainly doesn't take a lot. I'm not putting more glue. I'm just trying to use the nozzle to spread it out a little. And then pulling it right back here. And if you'll give me 5 seconds to go over, I thought I pulled out some stencils. Oh, I did pull out some stencils. And if I can spot my Distress ink, I didn't realize I was going to be using that. Give me a second, please. I'm sorry to leave the camera and the work. And I'm going to find everything but distress inks. I'll walk around the table. I hope everybody is enjoying crafting time and that your year has gotten off to a great start. I hope wherever you are it's not too cold. Unless you just really like the cold, then enjoy it. At the time of this videotaping, we're getting ready to enter single digits here in Tennessee, and that's really cold. All right, so I'm going to just pull out some vintage photo and a stamp. Rather than a stencil, I think I said stencils. I have one here with some script to it that I think would be cool on a page. It won't be too dark because it's just using the distressed ink. It's not even the archival. And I think you can see what I'm doing here. Yes, I have clear blocks. I'm sorry, they're in North Carolina. But you know what? Maybe if you see this, maybe you can realize that you don't have to start with all of the tools. I had to purchase those tools little by little. And I'm not going to go all the way across there, but a little bit here, a little here. I just want the idea of writing. Now, look, it just simply darkened up that page a little bit for me, but I didn't have to do any kind of distressing to that. And now I have a page that's not white. It doesn't look so brand new. It looks a little used. Put a little bit right in here in the center. Yeah. And now I'm ready to go. Yeah. Yay. So that's what I like to do on the white pages of my journals. And it doesn't have to be the script. It can be, I have bird stamps here that I can use. And I know that my friend likes the hummingbird, so I'm going to be using those on some pages as well as we go along. And I might just take a day where I do that. All right, my flip is not quite dry yet. That tacky glue takes a little while, and I will leave the book open. But now I have 1, 2, 3 layers, just for fun, just for color, just for decoration, but then I can write underneath and hide my writing. How cool is that? Makes me think of a Victorian idea, and I believe it probably is from the Victorian era. All right, thank you. This was a simple journal with me, or a journal idea for today. Have a great day. Enjoy your crafting. I hope to see you next time. Bye.